Yo, what's happening, people? We are live right now, live from the village right now. It is 17 minutes past 9 p.m. right now. It is the 18th of August, 2022 right now. I'm in London, England right now. Where you at, fam? Where you at? Let me switch over to this screen. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing today on this fine and lovely Thursday evening? We're about to play Gears of War 4. We've made some headway. We finally found Marcus Phoenix. We need to find that girl's mum. I can't remember her name right now, but she's an important character too. So important, I forgot her name, my bad. But we need to find her mum, so we need to do that. But along the way, I don't think we're going to find her mum anytime soon. I think we've got a ways before we find her mum. So in the meantime, we've got to shoot some bad guys. Or are they bad guys? Or they're just people just trying to, you know, live out their life and do their thing, you know? I guess we're all bad guys to somebody. We're all the heroes of our own lives, and everybody else is a bad guy to us. So something like that. Anyway, let me switch over to this screen so y'all can see what I can see as we get into Gears of War 4. I don't hear nothing coming through my headphones, you know. I don't hear nothing coming through my headphones. Should I be hearing something though? Guess it's just syncing data for now. Maybe it's not even playing audio anyway. Takes ages, man. I'm pretty sure I played the last one I played was on this console, so it shouldn't take that long to sync. This long to sync. I was playing on this same console. One sec, guys. One sec. Still syncing. Speaking of syncing, this coming Monday, movie night is Fear Street Part 2, which stars Sadie Sink. Sadie Sink from the Stranger Things series is in Fear Street Part 2, 1978. I have not seen Fear Street Part 2, 1978, but we did watch Fear Street Part 1 a couple of weeks back. Really good movie. Had me doing all sorts with that film. So yeah, looking forward to Fear Street Part 2. That's this Monday, movie night, 8:30 p.m.-ish. Looking to start around 8:30 p.m.-ish on Monday. It's on Netflix, so yeah, make sure you're there with it on zero. But for now, it is Gears of War 4. Alex, of course, if you're watching this live or watching this shortly after it goes up, if you're watching it sometime way into the future, then we may have already had that movie night, and in which case there should be a replay somewhere to check it out. So there is that. There is that. Okay, here we go. Finally got a percentage. It's been taking ages. All right, here we go. I don't hear no audio though. Why do I not hear the audio? I did put it on output, did I not? Monitor and output. Yeah, monitor and output. So, I ain't know why I ain't hearing this. I ain't know. But you should be hearing it. Hopefully you can hear it. Hopefully you can hear the audio. I'm not sure why I'm not hearing the audio, but we'll put that up here. Hopefully you should be hearing the audio coming through nicely on your end. The game audio, that is. Well, all audio really. Hopefully all the audio is coming through nicely on your end. But for some reason, that is unbeknownst to myself, I do not know why the game audio is not coming through my headphones. I can hear it through the TV, but I'd rather it not go through the TV because the microphone might pick it up. And then it creates like this kind of loop almost sort of sound. Right, because you can hear it from your end, you'll be able to hear it from the game directly. And then you hear it pick up the microphone, hear it come out from the microphone. That's why I'd rather not go through the speakers. It comes to my headphones to avoid that kind of loop, the audio loop. But maybe if I keep it relatively low, and it is a unidirectional microphone, so it shouldn't pick up too much from the behind. But well, we'll see. We see how it goes. When the carrier's chest is open, it is weak, but watch for the cankers it launches. Who comes up with these names? Cankers, carriers, juvies. Oh, by the way, I just watched a film on Netflix. I'll turn up a little bit much,
Okay. Looks like we're about halfway up.
Let's try not to disturb anything.
Just watched a film on Netflix called Day Shift with Jamie Foxx.
Shit, now what?
That might be a different guy, actually.
Come in. Why would you say that? Carrier!
Jamie Foxx and Snoop Dogg and Franco. Not James Franco. Yeah, another Franco. I think it might be his brother. But yeah, pretty cool film. Pretty cool film. Action, horror, comedy. Definitely leans more towards the action. And it does it very well. It does it very well indeed. I quite liked it. Oh snap.
I got you.
Okay, let's see how it goes. Yeah. That was not going to end well for me now, was it? Alright. Alright. Alright, let's try that again. Let's try that again. Also, I recorded another episode of my podcast, Uncivilized Art.
Okay.
Did an interview with
like
Alpha Kings123, who is
try
a
not to disturb anything.
YouTube content creator. He's also a photographer, videographer. We talked about anime and how anime.
Shit, now what?
And how anime has inspired his
Why would you
work
say
ethic.
that? Carrier!
We talked about Kamen Rider, Kamen Rider, Kamen Rider. Talked about that. Talked about Avatar, Last Airbender, and the yeah, it was a good episode, man. It's just after me specifically though. Like there's like 3 other dudes here. And he just seems to want to chase me all the time. Like, what is that about?
That's gonna fit!
To pretty much be at the opposite end of this thing. Spit more than he's doing the other thing.
now to find
got him.
another way to the top.
Yeah, which means we have to head outside.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the weather will cooperate. That was sarcasm, by the way.
Oh wait, so I can't go that way. Find a way to the top of the dam. Ugh, mate. Okay. Come all this way just to go back.
We're going outside. This looks like the place to do it.
Doors double locked. 2 switches.
Need some help here.
I mean, it's not like we have to time the button presses or something. We're just waiting for the other guy to show up.
So, how are we doing this?
We're gonna have to lock it down to get across.
Let's go, people.
That would do it.
That was easy.
Good, because we gotta do it again.
What's this one? It's not gonna be. So I swear down something's gonna happen. Okay, maybe not. It's been a while since I played this game. Yo, Kobe! How you doing, Copes?
And you're back!
How did they going? How did they been? Check out this live stream.
Go down!
Did we get through Gears of War 4? Try and take down this big monster.
That's what I need.
All right, they're down.
There has to be an easier way to get to
What
the
up,
top of this
Kobe?
dam.
There was. It's called the elevator.
Oh, right.
Let's get through that door.
So I could find some more ammo if I pick this thing up. Not that it matters, but
What's that I found?
it's been good. First day with 0 things planned since like April. Very excited to just stay at home. Okay. Just a nice chill day. I like it. I like it. Sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need a day where you ain't got nothing to do. You just chill. No plans. Nothing needs to be done. Nobody needs you to do nothing. You don't gotta go nowhere. You could just literally just chill. Like those days. I don't get me wrong. Of course, it's good to like plan stuff. Blah 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 blah.
I need a
Right?
hand.
I ain't saying that. But every now and then, when you get a day where you can actually just chill, where you don't need to do nothing and nobody needs you to do nothing, you could just chill. But I saw a video on TikTok some months, I guess, back now, a while ago now, where the guy said that
Marcus?
all any man wants
How
to
many
do
gears did you
is
say
nothing.
we're trapped in this dam?
Everything we
Few
do
dozen.
is so that
At
we
least
can
that's
do
what I
nothing.
was told.
We get a job so that
seems
one
like
day
there
we
might
can
be
do
more than that.
nothing. If there's a
surprise
problem,
me.
we solve it so we can get
Anything
back
to
to
make
doing
COG
nothing.
look bad,
Everything we
they
do
lied
is
about.
motivated
Huh.
by
That
the
sounds
desire to do nothing. Now, I ain't saying that's exactly true, but I do believe there's a lot of truth to it. You know, I think a lot of what we do definitely is about just getting back to a point where we can just chill. Yo, what up, Brax? Be spivvy in the place to bivvy. Thanks, but once you do nothing, you want to do something. Right? That's the thing, isn't it? That's the thing. Once you start doing, you get so used to doing something, you finally get to do nothing, and all you can think about is, oh man, what can I do? What can I do? But hopefully get a good while of enjoyment of doing nothing before that whole thing starts kicking in too hard. What's up, UK dog? Well, what is up? What is up? Yeah, so just chill. Well, I'm just playing this game right now. But yeah, you know what? I've been doing a few things. You know, I put out a podcast yesterday. I was talking to a content creator here on YouTube who's also a photographer and a videographer. He does like music videos and stuff like that. But we talked about that. We also talked about anime. So if you guys like anime, we talked quite a bit about that. But yeah, that's over on the podcast channel Uncivilized Art. So yeah, we should get a little time, you can check that out.
Okay, looks fun.
Be much appreciated.
Heads up! We've got Swarm behind those chains!
Take cover!
Other than that, well, we'll see. We'll see. I still need to. I haven't booked the trip yet to Pakistan.
Watch those chains!
Okay, I'm calling it. It's official.
That's not booked yet,
Literally
but
everything is trying to kill us.
the plan is to do that by the end of April, end of August. Excuse me. Just to do with when us at the time we sort of finances out and put some money aside in my savings and that sort of thing. So I haven't done it yet, but it'll be soon.
I'm out!
Alright, I'm about to jump the fence like it was nothing, you know. What do you think this is? Red beans, white rice, and cornbread. Okay. Red beans, white rice, and cornbread. Put a little sauce on that. Put a little stew on that. Good too. So yeah, I want to go Pakistan in December for a few days. And so I haven't actually booked it yet, but that's my plan. I've said it. I've put it out into the universe, and that's my plan. So I haven't actually booked it yet, but the plan is to drop it by the end of the month. And that's still giving a bit of time to organise like the visa and that whole thing that you need as well. But the reason why I do it at the end of the month is just more to do with like how I'm trying to manage my finances. Where it's like I could do it now, but I'd rather not take money out of my savings, you know? Snap, that's not good. So if I do it at the end of the month, before I put the money into my savings account, I could use some of that for the holiday trip. And then when that's done, then I could just put the rest into my savings and then organise like the visa and everything else. So yeah. It's just psychology, really. I don't like taking money out of my savings. I feel like once you do that, you try. You know what I mean? You just get into these habits, and I don't want to do that. Maybe it's different for you guys, but for myself, I've got to be mindful of certain things. So it's hard to avoid just not taking money out of my savings. Like,
Hey,
yeah,
they're down.
not do
Let's
that.
go. Watch your step.
That's a good long-lasting conversation. Oh yeah, for real. I've had a few guests on the podcast now, and a lot of them are anime fans. So yeah, anime seems to come up a lot in this podcast that I've been doing. But it's all good. I wouldn't say I'm an anime fan, though. There's definitely a lot of animes that I like. I guess I'm more of an anime fan than most people, but not like hardcore. Like people, like the guys I speak to, they're hardcore anime fans. Like they're into it. I'm kind of like I watch an anime every now and then, and there's definitely some really good ones that I enjoy. But those guys I speak to, they're like they're the otakus. Karachi. Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, I've been wanting to go like India, Pakistan, that kind of era for the longest time, and now I'm like, you know what? I need a holiday, so let's do this. Let's do this. So I'm making enough where you can always go first class on plane or train. I could, but I'm not really bothered about first class, to be honest with you. I'm fine with economy. I mean, here's the thing. I mean,
Oh, it gets even
it
better.
really depends on
We got more swarm.
certain things. Like, as long as I've got enough leg room, I'm good. And I've been fine with the leg room in economy for the most part. I mean, the only time I had an issue with leg room is when I went to Sweden, and I can't remember if it was economy. I mean, to be honest, it wasn't even an economy. I think it was just a budget. There's all these, like, you know, like these real cheap airlines, like below economy, like there's budget airlines where you can fly someplace like 10 quid or some nonsense like that, but you really don't get much. That's the only time I've ever had issue with leg room in an airplane. But because it was only like a 30-minute flight, I think it was like a 30 or 40-minute flight, wasn't long. It was like, okay, I can suffer for 40 minutes. And we would just do that. Yo, what up, Belgian Dan? The man, Belgian Dan. As long as you got the space, like I'm 6 foot, so leg room is important, but I'm not like
Another scion.
some 7-foot monster where I mean, if I was like 6'5" or taller, then I think oh snap, I was standing in the wrong place. If I was like 6'5" or taller, then I think, yeah, I'd have to look at maybe the business class and all that kind of stuff more frequently. But I'm like just tall enough to be considered tall, but not so tall that airplanes are a problem. Like, I'd have a problem with buses for sure. Like if I'm on a bus, there's usually not enough space for my feet, for my legs. Trains I'm usually okay with, just because the way the seats are arranged, they're usually a bit better on trains. But yeah, planes. If I feel like if I fly economy, like I flew economy to New York and to Toronto, and yeah, I was fine with the leg space, was all good. But yeah, then budget lines, I'm like, if you're doing it for a really, really short trip, then maybe. But if I was to do a longer trip, like this would be a longer trip, going to Pakistan to Karachi, be a much longer trip. I don't think I'd do the real budget ones, because the leg room just might be too much over that kind of flight. I told you a couple of places in the Middle East region I have some interest in, dog, but I'm not counting on it though, not guaranteeing it. Hey, I know sometimes the best plans are the things you don't plan, but other times you might want to do some planning. If it's something you want to do, that is. I mean, if you don't really care for it, then it's like it's whatever, right? But if it's something you actually do want to do, then yeah, man, put some money aside and, you know, get all the paperwork in order and all that kind of stuff, and yeah, go for it. I'm doing all right, BD and the place to be. Playing this this here Gears of War 4. This is like the second time I've played this game. I actually got this game for free on PC when I bought a graphics card, and it came with a code to be able to download it for free on Xbox as well. But I didn't have an Xbox at the time, so I just played it for free on the PC. Actually, no, I'm wrong. It was just a free code for the PC, but Microsoft themselves, just because they do that thing where if you buy it once, you don't have to buy it again. And I guess it technically counted as a purchase, even though I actually got the game for free. That meant that even though it was on PC, I had a copy on Xbox and that. But yeah, I just didn't have an Xbox at the time. Now I do have an Xbox, and yeah, I'm playing this game again that I got for free. I got for free like years ago, now about 4, 5, 6, 7, I don't know how long it was ago, but it was a while ago I got this game. Been to Kuwait, quite a culture shock. Oh, Kuwait is yeah, that's like there, isn't it? Like is it Iraq? Is that right, near Iraq?
Oh, it gets even better.
We got more swarm.
But yeah, that's part of the reason why I want to go to somewhere like Pakistan, because that is such a different culture that I'm used to, you know. Like New York is cool, and Toronto is cool, but they're very similar cultures to the UK. Whereas Karachi and Pakistan is like, that's something completely different. Although I don't really, I guess since I don't, strictly speaking, know anybody out there, I do kind of know of someone who's been in contact with them. So hopefully that sets up that to be a pretty cool meet. Oh wait, I need to knock the away. Oh, damn it, man! Bloody chains. I'm gonna try to watch that movie you recommended to me. Oh, The Rope. Yeah. Rope. It's just called Rope, not The Rope, but Rope. But yeah. Alfred Hitchcock movie from the 1940s. Rope. This weekend I might check it out tonight. Oh, definitely worth checking out. Great film. It's not very long. It's like an hour 30, 40 or something like that. It's not a long film. So yeah, you won't need like the whole weekend for it, not like that. But yeah, definitely worth a watch if you appreciate, you know, good filmmaking. And yeah, Alfred Hitchcock is one of the finest filmmakers of the last 100 years. You know, he's done some really great films. Apparently, he was a not very nice person in real life, which is not surprising. I think a lot of these Hollywood types, especially the ones who are really good at their craft, like a lot of these, like, you know, actors, filmmakers, musicians, the ones who are like really, really exceptionally good, we start hearing about them how they're not nice people. I'm like, yeah, I'm not even surprised anymore. I'm not even surprised anymore. It's a common thing. People who are really, really good at their craft, but in real life they're kind of arseholes. This seems to be a thing. But yeah, he was a great filmmaker, and that is, in my opinion, one of his best films. I'm a shortbread ass and A. Shortbread. I thought that meant like poor for a second. I thought that was like slang for not having much money, but you meant just short as in height. My bad. I'm sorry. 5'6". 5'6" is, I mean, what's average height in America? Because I think average height in the UK is about 5'10" ish, but between 5'8" and 5'10", I think is average height in the UK. It's right next to Iraq, but couldn't be more different. It's a wealthy oil Gulf state. Kuwait is most similar to Qatar, Bahrain, or UAE. Okay, Okay. I mean, I haven't been to any of those countries either, but I've seen him on TV. So I think I have an understanding of what it might be like, or at least according to the television shows. Yeah, if I want to and stuff, but I don't know what the future holds, so I won't promise it. And yeah, have all your paperwork and other shit together before going abroad. It's just called rope. Rope, yeah, just rope. R-O-P-E. But yeah, great film. I mean, I say Average Hitchcock though. I mean, if you like that film, definitely check out some of his other movies. Definitely check out some of his other movies because he's
gets even
got a
better.
lot.
We got more swarm.
He's got a lot. Yeah,
Don't let the chains hit you!
Alright, this guy here.
Ah, shit! Another Scion!
They're getting stronger!
Oh mate, these guys though. Can't even. Oh shoot.
What's that drone? Got it!
There's at least one. Oh, big man, big man. Finally hit him and not me. Is that it though? Nah. I think the music blinds me. And I wonder how Ed and Poe was at this time and made some films they would have to watch. I mean, Edgar Allan Poe had an interest in mind with his poetry. He very much like, I guess a lot of his stuff would constitute as like horror, you know, that sort of thing.
Last one's down. All right, find a way out of here.
Going up. That's progress,
Thrillers or
right?
things like that, but
Up
I
is
mean,
good. We'll get to the
something
top
like
of
The
this dam if it
Raven,
kills
for
us.
example, which is probably his most famous
You know what I
poem.
meant.
You know, that could make an interesting film, but as it is, I mean, it would need to be, I would say, fleshed out a lot more. I mean, the poem is quite long for a poem, right? But for a film, that's like maybe a 5-10 minute movie. In as it is right now, as it's written. If you used to make it into a film, that's maybe a 5 to 10 minute film, if even that much. So if you talk about making, let's say, a feature-length film based on a poem, then yeah, it needs to be sort of fleshed out a lot more. And I'm not saying that he couldn't do it. I mean, we don't know what he could have done really. But yeah, it'd be interesting. But alas, guess we'll never know. Stephen King and Alfred Hitchcock and Wes Craven is another good director. Well, Stephen King did actually direct a few films. I don't know how many people know that, but he did actually direct a few films, although he was mostly writer, of course. Mostly author. What up, Andrew?
Hey, can't do this alone.
Well
double
Fights
locked.
Wrestle
That
Hut.
means 2 switches.
If you don't know about Well Fights Wrestle Huts, first of all, I'm probably saying it incorrectly. But yeah, check out that channel and check out Andrew's other channels as well. Especially if you are into heavy metal. I know a few of you guys actually into heavy metal, so yeah, make sure you check out Andrew's channel where he talks about heavy metal. Talks about heavy metal bands, death metal bands, and gives some really good breakdowns on their music and style. I'm going the wrong way. I think it's this way. This is where I come from. This is where I come from. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, okay, there.
This should do the trick.
I've seen this game, okay.
Well, shit.
Hey, what about the turbine?
What about the turbine?
Well, hopefully it's a
Take it up.
positive experience.
You know, like riding a windmill when you're a kid.
No. I don't know.
Watch. See? Easy.
Okay. Okay, Del, here we go. Oh, this is nuts.
Interesting girlfriend you got there.
Oh, shit!
Back up, back up!
Dad, go!
Well, that didn't go so according to plan.
You guys head up. We'll meet you.
So there's some comedic moments in it. What we talking about, rope
All right,
or
Dad.
this game?
Get up these ladders.
Well, I guess kind of both really, to be honest with you. But I would say the comedic moments in rope probably shouldn't be funny.
Good.
I ain't want that.
Ah, shit! They're up here too!
Not for
In
long.
the game,
Take them out.
okay. Yeah, there's a few. It's a pretty cool game. Well, I mean, if you like Gears of War, I think you'd like it. If you don't already, then I don't know if this is going to convince you. So do you guys hear about the game, the rapper in the game, and his diss track on Eminem? That seems to be like all over the Twitter spheres and right now, and all over the YouTubes. And I did listen to that track. It's a 10-minute diss track, and I'll say personally, I kind of try to avoid diss tracks these days. I don't find them that interesting.
Back in your hole.
But I did listen to this one because like I said, it was kind of getting some buzz and a lot of people talking. I thought, all right, let me check it out. And it's a 10-minute diss track, and it's a decent enough song, I guess. But I think it's fair to say that it does feel pointless and kind of weak. Like he's saying a lot without saying anything at all. You know, that's the impression, that's the feeling I got from it after listening to it. He's saying a lot without really saying anything. Heard about it, still haven't listened to the actual track though. 10 minutes. Well, I'm not sure it is actually, because it's like there's no
Hey, we've got
like.
a smasher!
real. He's not. There's just nothing of any. There's nothing there that you can kind of like latch onto and be like, oh wow, that was worth the 10 minutes. It's a cool song in terms of like if it was just a song and it wasn't a diss track and it took out references to Eminem and say just made it kind of generic, it would have been a fine song. It would have been a fine rap song. He can rap. He's got skill. You know, nothing like that. It's just in terms of being a diss track, it's way longer than it needed to be. It doesn't really say anything, and it just feels pointless. Like the whole thing feels like, why are you beefing? You know, like what do you two have to beef about? Like there's nothing there, and especially you consider like, I mean, Eminem's what, nearly 50, like 48 or something like that. I don't know how old the game is, but I think he's in his 40s as well. It's like they're not young men. Like these are grown-ass adults, and it's like, bro, you really want to take this childish route over whatever issues you have, and then you don't even say anything. It's like, what is the point of this? Like, it's just a 10-minute, like, bruh. Come across a recent video of the game, but didn't know about a diss track he did on Eminem. I bet if Jay-Z made a diss about Eminem, it would have brought in millions. Well, probably, and I'm sure he's making his game's making his money from it as well, just from all the attention it's getting. Not that he needs the money. I'm sure he's doing well, just as well anyway. But you know, attention is good, and if it means more streams to your song, then it's all money in your pocket in the end. So I'm sure he's doing well financially off of this. But it just felt like, for myself personally, I generally avoid the diss track scene these days, and then listen to it because it's like, okay, let's check it out, all this buzz about it, let's see what this is about. And then I just feel like here's my thing: if you're gonna be petty, be petty. You know what I mean? Like, be petty. Like, if you're gonna go there. And because diss tracks are petty in their nature, they're very petty in their just whole thing. It's petty, and if you're gonna do it, then be petty. Like, make it funny, you know, make it interesting. Be petty. But it was just like, it's just so blah. Eminem is in his late 40s, but still looks like he's in his 20s. Well. I mean, I guess he does look pretty decent for his age. I'm not sure I'd go for his 20s though. I'm not sure. Yeah, not sure I'd go for his 20s. I mean, he could probably pass for about 30 something, I think. The age like bananas, but, you know, but there's a number there. So, nah, he's done alright. I guess he's looked after himself, so he's done alright. He ain't done too bad. I'd say something that was interesting, that kind of rose out of this whole big game beefing with Eminem or diss track on Eminem thing, is that there is a battle rapper by the name of Pat Stay. And if you don't know about Pat Stay, in my opinion, and I think a lot of people would agree with this, is that Pat Stay is amongst the very best battle rappers right now. And not even, well, I guess he doesn't battle rap as much now. He's been doing it for a long time, and I guess these days he only really steps up for, like, you know, the bigger battles and things like that, which is, you know, fine. It is what it is. But he challenged the game, saying that, look, your diss track on Eminem was weak, but if you want to battle a white rapper, come step in the battle rap arena. Now, battle rapping and regular rapping are not the same thing. Like, there's people who are good at battle rap, really good at battle rap, but when it comes to doing the music, not so much. And likewise, there's people who are really good at the music rapping, but when it comes to battling, not so much. Very, very few people can do both well. You know, very few people. Pat Stay, in my opinion, is amongst the best battle rappers. And as much as I avoid the whole beefing thing, I'm okay with battle rap just because, you know, that's the whole kind of point of it. Everybody's there to get cussed out. Well, everybody's in on it. It's all good. And yeah, Pat Stay, in my opinion, is amongst the best battle rappers around. And he challenged the game. I don't know if the game's been in the battle rap arena. I don't think he has. As far as I know, he's always done just music, rapping, and sort of mainstream underground rapping. So I don't know if he's ever done that. But if he hasn't, then he better know that it's not the same thing. It is not the same thing. But apparently, the game just blocked him. The game blocked Pat Stay on social media. So I guess that's not happening anytime soon. Which, oh well. That could have been interesting. The game versus Pat Stay in a battle rap. That could have been interesting. But I guess we ain't seeing it.
All right, Dad. Let's get up these ladders.
You got any more tricks like that up your sleeve?
Not at this very moment, no.
Good.
But yeah, it just felt to me personally like pointless. I mean, beefing in general is pointless anyway. But if you're gonna do it,
They're up here too.
Not for long. Take them out.
you know, go all in. Make it worthwhile. You're both in your 40s. Make it worthwhile. If you're gonna be petty, then be petty. Otherwise, just don't bother. But I doubt Eminem will respond to the game. I very much doubt it. I mean, I don't think Eminem has anything to gain by responding. It would do nothing for him. I mean, I don't think he has anything to lose either, to be honest with you. But yeah, I really don't think he has anything to gain by responding to gain by responding to the game. It just doesn't like. It was such a quick waste of 10 minutes. It was like, why bother respond to that? It won't do anything.
Hey, we
But
can
hey,
use some help.
stranger things have happened. So who knows? As they heard a bit of them before their pad or money. Jay-Z's a good rapper, but like I said, battle rapping and regular rapping are not the same thing. You know, Jay-Z might be able to write a good diss, but it's not the same as battle rapping. And if you know about Pat Stay, I don't think Jay-Z would beat him easily. But Eminem, I think, has a background in battle rap, so possibly. But if we're talking about yeah, it's just such a different ball game from rapping to battle rapping. Like the levels that people go to in battle rap, that rappers don't even touch. It's just different. Get up more. Oh shoot!
I see you.
Close, man. Oh. Come get me, man. Come get me.
Let's go.
the bigger they are, the harder
there's
they
been
fall.
more white rappers since Eminem,
You know,
but
I never really appreciated those words until
or at least more
on,
that
head
sort
down
of
the
come
pipe.
forward, I should say. But yeah, they've always kind of been
Finally getting
around.
close to the top of this thing.
It's not like
And
you know,
we
they
find out
weren't
exactly
there.
what we're up against, right?
Yeah.
It was just in the rap world, it's traditionally been difficult. At least if we go back to say the 80s, 90s, it was difficult for a white guy to make it big in the rap world. So very few before that, before Eminem did that, it was like Vanilla Ice, the Beastie Boys did pretty well. Maybe a couple others here and there, but yeah, I mean, there's maybe more that you hear about now, but yeah, white rappers are not new. not by a long shot.
I can't let him go to waste.
What is the very first rap song? I mean, we talking
Hey,
Sugar Hill Gang, or are we going back further? Because rap has its roots in like sort of scat, bebop, you know, jazz, or like sort of 40s, 50s. Was it Rap Shiva Blondie?
well, look at that. No swarm. Think we cleared him out?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say,
It was
no, probably not.
Callaway's
One
Mini
thing I
Lucha,
learned fighting the locusts
that low
is because you
down
can't see them doesn't
Lucha.
mean they're not around.
I know is that
Just get to the
song,
top of this thing.
although it wasn't called rap then, you know, like, so yeah, rap definitely has its roots in that style, but back then it wasn't called rap. That was called I don't remember what they called it though, to be honest with you. It wasn't called rap. But yeah, you can trace rap roots back to that era. But if you're gonna, but if it's in terms of like the first rap song, like when rap phrase was coined and this was considered a rap song, I mean that's probably closer to like the 70s, maybe 80s or something like that. It was scatting, dance, and speaking jive, or what have you. Yeah. Scatting. That would have been like 20s,
Finally.
Cab Calloway.
All right, looks like this one will
Like
get us to the top.
1920s,
Come on.
30s. And then after that, you would have had things like
Don't look
Boogie
down.
Woogie.
I won't.
Seriously, don't look down.
Okay, do you actually secretly want me to look down?
Come on, we're almost there.
Boogie Woogie, 8 to the bar. Beat me, daddy, 8 to the bar.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Yeah. We've established that.
Oh.
Fuck it. Let's just get down there.
There's another way to do this.
You mean get help? She can't wait.
Hey, if we don't stop these things, everyone within 1,000 miles dies. Not just your mother.
Almost everyone I care about is already dead. Remember?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but Ella Fitzgerald was the Queen's
I can't believe I'm saying this, but Dad, do you have a way to call him?
Ready, female MC.
Not here.
You think
Ella
you could call him from
Fitzgerald,
there?
jazz singer from
That could work.
40s.
Then let's move before this
I
wave
think
floor
most
gets any
prominent
worse.
40s.
If your friend can't help, I'm coming back. Alone if I have to.
If he can't help, we'll be right beside you.
Bum, ba, bum, bum.
Ah, come on! Now we gotta outrun a wind flare?
We crossed the
Yeah,
dam
I
fast
mean,
enough. We'll beat the
that kind,
scoreboard.
like I say, so that's style. That would eventually evolve into what we now call rap.
Come on, we gotta keep moving.
But yeah, so what we now call rap, I guess like modern rap, or I don't know if
This way.
Sugar Hill Gang were the first, but they would have been amongst the first, I believe,
Really bad.
Just keep moving.
in terms of what we now call rap.
Come on,
Like
we can
that
move from head
phrase
to head.
rap, and what we, because rap back then, even like, you know, Sugar Hill Gang and, you know, that sort of 80s,
More of them up ahead.
70s, 80s style, like, the rap then is different to rap now. Like, if you listen to Ice-T, Ice-T, about the 80s,
Over there.
and you compare that style to, say, Eminem, or you can, Eminem was the 90s, late 90s, and you compare that to, say, I don't know, Jack Harlow, or, who else? Juice WRLD, you know, no, it's changed. Like, it's not the same style of rap. So although we still use the phrase rap, the style
All right,
has changed. Like, it all comes under that same title, but it's not the same style. And you see all sorts of changes throughout the ages. Like even like, you know, Ice Cube. You look at Ice Cube in the 80s and early 90s. You compare that to how he raps in sort of now. It's different, you know. So rap has evolved. It's just, and it's real. We still use the phrase rap, but it has evolved.
Help me up! Come on!
And to your point about people not knowing the history of rap, I mean, yeah, that's probably true. I mean, I'm not gonna claim to know the complete history of hip hop and rap. I don't know. I'm sure there's plenty I don't know. Probably more I don't know than I do, I'm sure. But to me, I would say that's not the issue. Whether somebody knows the history of rap or not is not really the issue. Because everybody learns different ways. I think one of the issues is that there's just a general lack of respect for art. That's not just in rap, but in a lot of music styles. Like if you don't know the history, fine, but understand that there is a history there. I think there's a lot of out with the old kind of attitudes. that's maybe taken a bit too much of an extreme. This way you get some rapper that you've never heard of going viral on the internet because he thinks he's better than Tupac, you know what I mean, or something like that. Man, I'm better than Tupac. I have more followers than some dumb nonsense like that. It's just like, bruh. It's one thing to not know the history, it's another thing to be just have a complete lack of respect for the art form. And to try and gain clout without really understanding what you're talking about. So, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, history is important. Because if you don't know your history, if you don't know where you're coming from, you never know where you're going. So history is important. But at the same time, it's like, not knowing it isn't strictly speaking a problem. It's more just the lack of respect for the art form. As long as possible.
Come on, down here!
Swarm just keep coming.
Yeah, and that wind flare is getting worse. I say we wait it out.
We can't. We don't know how long the storm will last.
Again, we don't know how long the storm will last. Getting the band back together.
Can't let him go to waste.
Yep.
God damn it! Take cover!
Watch it! Juby!
And now we've got drones!
Clear them out!
They're all coming for me now. standing in the way
What are you
of this
doing?
guy.
That thing's been dead a long time.
Yeah, well, it's worth a shot. I'm hoping the bombs in this thing still have some kick. All right, let's see what it's got.
Use the wind!
Get ready!
Launch the bomb toward the turret.
Launching again!
Come on! We gotta take out that turret!
Here we go!
If we don't take out that turret, we're stuck here.
Again!
Launch the bombs toward the turret!
Here it comes!
Use the wind!
Launching!
Use the wind.
It's not strong, you know.
Pull!
Launch the bombs toward the turret!
I've only turned so far.
Again!
Come on! We gotta take out that turret!
Launching again!
Use the wind.
This wind is mad strong.
Launching!
Use the wind! Use the wind!
By the wind, make sure you're yeah, that's what we're trying to do though.
Pull!
Come on! We gotta take out that turret!
And again!
Launch the bombs in the turret.
Get ready!
Launch the bombs toward the turret!
The wind's blowing it to.
Here we go!
Come on, we gotta take out that turret.
Here it comes!
Come on! We gotta take out that turret!
One more!
Launch the bombs toward the turret!
Pull!
Use the wind!
Get ready!
Use the wind.
Launching!
Launch the bombs in the turret.
Alright, this is taking a piss right now. And Sister Rosetta Tharpe, she did some performances over there in England, was a soul, gospel, and rock singer. She played a guitar style of Guitar Vets, was masculine. I forgot what it's called. She was the first woman, first woman to do it, and first black woman especially. Sister Rosetta Tharpe. I don't believe I know that name actually. I don't believe I know that name, but okay, cool.
Here it comes!
Use the wind!
Again!
Launch the bombs toward the turret!
One more!
If we don't take out that turret, we're stuck here.
Here we go! And again!
Okay.
Launching again!
Launch the bombs toward the turret.
Again! again!
Use the wind!
One more! Here it comes! Launching!
Yeah, burn him up!
Oh, yeah! They still got some kick!
And again! Here it comes!
Turret's down!
It has a little too much
finally,
kick!
after all that.
Look out!
I can't believe that worked! Come on, let's go!
Finally.
Heads up! More drones! Looks like their ship just came in. Hey, can't do this alone.
Oof.
Great.
Yeah, I think
Out of the storm and into the swarm.
Really?
my earliest introduction to rap was probably...
Look out! Sniper!
Well, it was a Sugar Hill Gang. I mean,
Sniper!
I didn't listen to a whole lot in the 80s. Like, I didn't really start listening to rap consistently until maybe like mid-late 90s or so. Yeah, probably was the Sugar Hill Gang. I remember hearing maybe some of their songs way back in the day. This did not go well at all. Alright. Alright.
Look out! Sniper!
So now we're moving on this guy. All right.
Okay, guys, we gotta go. This storm's just getting worse. Heads up! We got a nest!
Hey, this is just hectic. around about mid to late night. And that was with actually, that would have been Will Smith, you know, Jazzy. DJ Joseph and Fresh Prince. That would have been maybe more early 90s. I think it's like here and then. I know they've been around in the 80s, but I don't think I heard any of that stuff until maybe early mid 90s. And that was after Fresh Prince aired that I heard their stuff for the first time. And that would have been around 93, 94. So I guess from that point when I started listening to a bit more hip hop and more rap.
Get the net!
Mae West was like Mae West. I've heard that name actually.
Got it, drone!
Apparently they were just good friends.
Come on, we gotta push to that substation!
Watch out! We gotta get inside!
But yeah, apparently they were just good friends. Nothing happened. Well, nothing like that happened.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if that's true or not, but hey,
Right here.
I got no
Power
reason
plant
to
with
not
no
believe it, so.
Is that ironic?
It sucks, but technically still no.
And to be honest, I guess I don't particularly care either way.
Then we gotta fix that.
I ain't
This
involved.
substation's dark. So's the radio tower we'll need to call backup.
Ah, good. Ammo.
Okay, we ain't going there. We full now.
Where are we going anyway?
Spire.
Is that some cog
Yeah,
base?
Boom Shake the
No.
Room was a big hit.
Town.
Summertime, of
It's
course,
been
was a
deserted for decades.
huge hit.
Yeah, let's just hope that radio tower's even functional. Power or no power.
But yeah, like, I
Hey,
mean,
Dad, check this out.
That switch should reroute the main
I guess
feed.
they would have been known over here, like Will Smith and Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. They would have been known over here before the Fresh Prince aired, before the Fresh Prince TV show aired. They would have been known, but I don't think they were like famous, like outside of people who looked for it. Probably wouldn't know that much about it. But yeah, certainly when that show aired, everybody knew who they
Got
were.
power and so does Spire.
So when they released Boom Shakes
let's go
Room,
make that
Summertime, all that, they were just massive hits. And of course, from there you start looking up their older songs that you might not have known. At least I did anyway. Girls of the world, they ain't nothing but trouble.
One really didn't want anything getting through here.
You think I could beat Sam Tyson? I could beat Mike Tyson.
Hey, those transformers give me an idea. Check the control panel, see if you can vent the cores. See that? A few shots on that exposed core should be enough to overload the system.
Causing a massive electrical discharge.
And clearing the way. Huh. Yeah, good idea.
Is it a good idea though? Is it?
Well, shit. Now we gotta reopen that transformer.
Okay, let's try this again.
This time, try shooting the core. All right, take your shot.
Whoa. Okay, Dad. You've obviously done this before.
No, but close enough. Come on.
Alright, and on we go. Need to get up there.
That wind flare's still going strong.
If we're lucky, it'll have passed by the time we're out of here.
Yeah, I think we've established we're not very lucky. Good. Ammo.
I haven't used my Nasher for
Marcus,
a
this
minute now.
backup of yours. How do you know he'll help?
Back at the house, I sent word I might need him. Pretty sure he's been waiting by the phone ever since.
Yeah? I guess we'll see about that, won't we?
Long shot. Some of these weapons could come in handy, but you can only carry 2 at a time, so I like to keep my preferred loadout. Which is rapid fire and short range. Buckshot.
It's him.
What? Who?
The one who took my mom.
She is where she belongs.
Kate, don't listen to it.
Tell me where my mother is!
The path to your mother lies through me.
Oh, shit.
No, we've got puny guns. Really?
The crystals on that thing are indestructible.
Focus fire on those scabs!
Scabs. Right. Get a bigger gun.
Not working! I need another way to hurt it!
Transformer!
Don't mind if I do.
Fire.
Don't shoot the guns, it won't work!
Right, this.
Now we're hit!
Just, I mean, I've played this before. It's like, how did I do though? Like, how did I? Am I supposed to shoot again? It says shoot the scabs or something. I don't know. Scabs. Oh, destroy the transformers. Oh, okay. Destroy the transformers. Where are the transformers?
That's it! The transformer's open! We gotta shoot the core!
Only one.
Boosters are exposed. Open fire.
So I'm the only one shooting these things. All right. I think I know what I'm doing now.
All right, core's exposed. Now we shoot it.
Ryzen. Things shooting at me.
Shoot the boosters.
Bloody hell, man. I need to get to the other side.
Pop the blisters!
I know.
All right.
Core's exposed. Time to shoot it.
So we do this.
Yeah, you like that? All right. Shoot the boosters.
Okay, need to get to the other side.
Aim for the blisters.
Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it,
We
damn
got
it.
fire on the gate.
Run around this way, run it back.
Making the front.
Oh, wait. I'm gonna deal with these fools. Open this thing again.
That's it. The transformer's open. We gotta shoot the core.
That's got it! Open fire on those blisters!
This'll work.
Shoot. Yo, little help, little help. Oh. Ah, too early.
Here, it's wounded! Shoot the blisters!
I need to load up. I need more ammo. Am I the only one shooting at this thing though? Because I swear that should be gone by now. Hey, this thing should saying that, but I swear they ain't shooting no blisters. Flipping hell, man. You know it's gonna make me start all over again, isn't it? I ain't trying to do that right now. I ain't trying to do that right now. Let's just see here. See what the last checkpoint is, but I don't think I want to do all that right now. Oh, get enough to do all. Anyway, I think I'm done with this game for now. Oof. So that's what we gotta do. We gotta target the blisters. We gotta target the blisters. Alright, cool. But we have to do that while getting shot at by a bazillion. Ugh, mate. Back in his beer. Oof. Alright, let me play a little bit as Will of the Wisp. Excuse me. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Play a little bit of Will of the Wisp. Until, I don't know, maybe for another 20-30 minutes. 50 Cent, yeah. Just a little bit. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. How's the song? Just a little bit. Yeah, 50 Cent was hot back in the day, man. Like when he released that first album, that era, where he had Get Rich or Die Trying, that era of 50 Cent, man was hot. Like he was, because he had In the Club, which was a banger. He had is it Pimp? Something Pimp? PIMP. I don't know what you heard about me. But yeah, he was putting out some bangers, and they were hits. They were heavy hits as well. Window Shopper. Was that on the I think that was that later on, or was that on the Get Rich or Die Trying album? But yeah, but still, I guess it was Get Rich or Die Trying. I think The Massacre was the album that came after that. But that era of 50 Cent, yeah, man was hot. Man was hot. You could find me in the club. One Shopper was on 2005. Okay. And Candy Shop, I think that was the second album as well. Or might be the first, but yeah. I take you to the candy shop. Conflicting reports. Let's go with the most recent one. Always go with the most recent one. Excuse me. See, let me get my ting out. Let me get my ting out. We're never to sync. Oh, you mad? Don't make me start all this again, though. I don't want to keep starting this again. Because I have to keep starting again, and it's like, look, do I just stick to one platform? Yeah. So you Get Rich or Die Trying was 2003, then The Massacre was 2004. Chingy and Ludacris was both chilling at the Holiday Inn. I remember Chingy. I know you like my style, I was a poor nigga, now I'm a rich nigga. Man, there's some bangers on this track, on this album, you know. You a wankster. Yeah, man. Many men. Many, 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 many men. What up, blood? What up, cuz? What up, blood? What up, gangsta? I've been patiently waiting for a track to explode on. If I can't do it, homie, it can't. Yeah, that album, there's some bangers on that still. Candy Shop, yeah, that was on the second album. love it. The game, featuring the game. Hey little lover, the underdogs on top. I don't want to play this offline. I've done too much online to play it offline. So, yeah. Oh, flipping, that's not what I'm trying to do. And you said, what up, cuz? What up, blood? What up, gangster? I started looking around. What up, cuz? What up, blood? What up, cuz? What up, gangster? You know, I might start Final Fantasy X again, you know. Maybe not today because it's a bit late, but on the next stream maybe. I might see. Because I've been wanting to play Final Fantasy X again for the longest time. And I have Final Fantasy X and X-2, which I've never played. So yeah, I might try and get through Final Fantasy X again. It's a long game though. And we'll see, man. We'll see. But for now, let's do this one. Let's try and play this for a little bit. Play Teenage Mutants for a little bit. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Man. So much to do, so little time. But we try, man, we try. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Syncing data, everything's syncing data, bro. Alright, here we go. I think I've played as all of them now. Yeah, I think I've played as all of them. So let me go back to my number one.
So what now, fearless leader?
Raphael. I don't know how many levels are on this, but I'm on level 9 right now, episode 9. Ugh. Fish. Got suplex. I just recently watched 2 wedding reception line dance videos from the UK. One was black, African Brits, and white folks. The other was mostly black. Gave me cookout vibes for real. Oh shoot! Oh, gotta watch them. Thanks, innit? Hey, people can party, you know. People can get down. That ain't exclusive to the Americans, you know. Oh, flip now. Right. People can get down, people can get lit. Oh, shoot. I'm probably using that too much. Oh, be careful. Get your health back up. Oh. Damn it. Oh, wasted. Should have used that earlier. Oh, got gutted. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I mean, we might not be known for the cookouts and that whole thing, but yeah, you can get those. I mean, really cool barbecues over here, though. Really cool barbecue rather than a cookout, but it's the same. Well, it's not exactly the same sort of thing, but it depends on how it's done, I suppose. Effectively, it's a similar sort of. It's a similar sort of idea. Barbecues typically are done in someone's own private property, but occasionally get like the outdoor barbecues in park. You're not really supposed to do that, but a lot of times the people who run the park don't care, and so you get like somebody who pulls up their barbecue, rolls up their barbecue thing, and invites their friends round, and neighbors don't mind. Nobody's complaining, and everyone just has a good time. Of course, you've got to be careful you don't start a fire, because that could be a problem. But aside from that, people generally don't mind, even though it's something that you're not really supposed to do in a public park. You can't lose too many lives before you get to the boss, otherwise it's just... Pizza right there as well. some real familiar shit for me. I was like, dang, England, y'all hyped up like that. The fuck you don't know about that in one bit. They were getting down to Kennedy, you could shuffle, I think. Dude, that's why you need to travel more, man. Like, the world ain't just what you see on TV, man. What we know about that, bruh. Come on now. Come on now. This ain't new. Maybe it's not a famous thing, but it ain't new. Maybe it's not like, you know, when you hear about the UK or you hear about England, and you're probably more likely to hear about things like fish and chips and, you know, Leicester Square and Piccadilly Circus and stuff like that. Hey, man. Ain't new to this, we're true to this, you understand? I mean, we have Notting Hill Carnival every year in London, which is a big street party event. It started in like the 70s, I want to say. I might have to double check that. But it started a while ago, years ago. And it's grown since then. Like, it used to be, well, Notting Hill, which is a small part of London. But it's since grown into this big event every year that goes across sort of northwest London. Traditionally, it was well, I guess it still is really a Caribbean event, but because it's in London, and you know, you can't just be like, yeah, you can't come. You know, anybody can go, right? And so it's been part of London for at least the past like 40 plus years, I'd say, at least, maybe even more than that. Maybe, I think actually it might be even 50 years. I'm pretty sure I heard it had its 50th anniversary at some point. But it's been a long time anyway. Whatever, it's been a long time. But yeah, that is a big street party event. I don't always go because it's just not really my thing. But the point I'm trying to make is, yeah, man. We can do outdoor parties too. That's what I'm saying. We can do outdoor parties too. Maybe it's not the thing you hear about on the news and the TVs and whatever, but we can do outdoor parties too. Oosh. Oh, we're in the boss now.
You don't be escaping. Come on.
Leatherheads. Oh, man's bite me up, you know. Oh, don't do that. Oh. Got him.
Gumbo.
Got him.
Easy peasy.
That's what's up. Sounds like some... It's pretty cool, actually. I mean, I've like I said, I've been to the carnival a few times, but I mean, it's not really my thing. But it's a pretty cool thing if you're into it. Like, it's massive. Like, it's just people out on the street. They got music. They got these like carnival floats going through the streets. They run it over 2 days. The first day they do, it's in August, actually. In fact, to be soon. I think it's like next week, actually, because it's in August. But the first day would be like mainly like where they have like the sort of fun stuff for like the kids and stuff like that. The next day is a bit more for the grown-ups. That's how it's traditionally. So like the next day is like, yeah, is where people might be drinking more and they're just like out at the parties and just, you know, dancing in the streets and things like that. You got people playing their music loud. You of course, you got people who set up their stalls to sell like drinks and stuff like that. Some people quite wisely close their shops for the 2 days because it can get pretty rowdy. So you'll see certain shops will close and they'll have the shutters down, like the metal shutters down, and they just won't even open for those 2 days. And it's like, yeah, I get it. Because even though, you know, they have police and most people there are, you know, you're not trying to start no trouble or whatever, it can get rowdy. Like, so even on the good days, like you got drunk people having a good time, things can get a little wild. So yeah, sometimes it's best to just be like, you know what, let me just shut my shop for a couple of days, put these shutters down and come back on a Tuesday. But yeah, it can get pretty rowdy. Sometimes a little bit too rowdy. There has been some incidences in the past, but I think they've cracked down a lot on that kind of stuff these days.
Hey, come back here with that Android porno.
If I was more together, I would go some places they get more together. Special requests.
Kinda need your help.
I can find out around. They try to shut us down. Is this the last level? Probably isn't actually, but still. I'm not gonna play it now. It's getting late. It's getting late. I won't play that level now, but we on the last level, yo. We on the last level of Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, or Ninja Turtles. I'll give it its proper name. Buying up around. They try to shut us down. Oh, I know that. That's the song, isn't it? They try to shut me down on MTV, but it's so empty without me. Oh, that was a pretty cool stream, methinks. I liked it. I hope you liked it too. Played some Gears of War 4. Played some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. That was pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. Didn't play Will of the Wisp because, yeah, issues. But yeah, play some stuff. Play some stuff. But one of these days, I'd have more time. But until then. So, yeah, should we live stream again next on Monday for Movie Night, Fear Street Part 2. 8:30 p.m. at GMT. Possibly be able to drop a video or another stream in the meantime, but that's the next scheduled live stream at least. Even though, as much as I plan to, I still don't know how shit will turn out. I mean, look, it comes down to, like, none of us know how things are going to turn out, right? None of us. I mean, the future, what the future is, and we can plan, we can do whatever, and who knows what the future holds. Like, you never know. But what I'm saying is that if it is something you want to do, yeah, make a few plans. I mean, maybe you plan it and it still doesn't happen, right? Maybe that's a possibility. But if you don't plan anything, almost certainly won't. I mean, there are certain things that can happen without planning, and sometimes the best plan is no plan at all, for sure. But if it is something that you want to do, then yeah, make steps towards it. At least then there's a movement in that direction, you know. But there's certain things that you might get lucky and it could just happen to go your way. Other things, not so much. Not so much. You know, you gotta make moves towards it. You know, whether that's putting money aside and whatever, and getting all the paperwork and all that, you know, passports and stuff like that all in order, and just saying, yeah, I'm going to set myself a goal of going to this country by whichever time and make steps towards it. And maybe it doesn't happen, maybe there's things just outside of your control that stop it from happening, but at least you've made some steps towards it. And it just means that the next time, hopefully it means you can make these plans again, and you won't have to go through so much the next time round. Plus you'd have more experience about how things work. So if it doesn't even, all I'm saying is that if you make plans and you are doing things towards, and if it doesn't work out for whatever reason, the next time you do it, you're in a better position at least, right? So yeah, wishing won't make it so. I was bombs of okay, TINGCJ in this bitch. Oh, look, okay. Okay, I thought B.O.B. was Bombs Over Baghdad's the Outcast one, but I guess you're talking about different B.O.B. Bombs Over Baghdad. That's what I was thinking of when you put B.O.B. But I guess that's not the Buy Another Round. They try to shut us down song, or maybe it is. I just don't remember those lyrics. Maybe. True that. But hey, man. All we can do is all we can do. You know, all we can do is all we can do. But yeah, man. It is 11:30 in the PM right now. So I'm going to log out. I'm going to walk over to the restroom and I'm going to alleviate myself. But you don't need to know that. You don't need to know that. Outcast Rooster goes hard too. I don't think I remember Rooster. I know they had some. They had some good songs as well though. Outcast has some bangers as well, like you know, Bombs Over Baghdad, and of course Miss Jackson, and then Hey Yo, which although really more Andre 3000, but still banger. But yeah, man. Hey, yeah. But yeah. Guys, you have been awesome as always. I appreciate you and all that you do. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for keeping it lively. The village is strong because you make it strong. We're only going to get stronger until whenever, if ever. Peace.